and that's just something I love to do. I love surprises. By the way, my name is Angelica Crawford. I am a student here at CP. I started off at a four-year college, tried to transfer, didn't quite work, so I have to get my general course out the way here, and then transfer to UNC for my sociology major. And today I'm going to teach you, well, kind of tell you how to do a surprise party for someone. First of all, don't you love like the adrenaline rush as somebody's like walking up to the door and you're all waiting until you're like, surprise! It's like, oh my gosh. Well, throwing a surprise party is something that I truly, truly love just because so many people have thrown them for me before. And like, I kind of, after the party, I kind of seen like, oh, that's why they asked me that question. Oh, this happened because of that. Like, a lot of things just flew over my head. I don't know if I'm just kind of slow or have my moments, but that's just something that I love. Like I said, I personally had a lot of them before, and I believe like when somebody had a surprise party for them, after a while, like that's something they'll remember forever. Like, oh, that was the best gift ever. Someone did a surprise party for me, and all my friends were there, family, and best time ever. So the first thing you would need to do when having this party, you'll need to make sure you invite people, because what's a party without people? So when inviting, you might want to invite people of their family and friends. And remember, it's their party, not yours. So not your family, not your brother, sister, mom, dad, dog, cat, whoever you're inviting, make sure it's their family and friends, people who they know, because they'll be like, okay, it's a party, but I don't know anybody. It would kind of be kind of awkward. And then also when you're inviting people, make sure people kind of get along, because you don't want to invite somebody who doesn't like the other person and they're coming to the party and you're like, ah! And then the last thing, if you're going to do a theme like, I don't know, Western or 80s, let the people know that, because you'll look like a fool with your hat on, like, okay guys, I'm ready, and they're like, why do you have the hat on, or why do you have your go-go boots on? They would look at you like you're a little strange, but make sure everybody's informed of what's going on, except for the special guest, of course. Then after that, you'll have to pick your location, your food, and your decoration. The location, I believe, is like the biggest thing, because location kind of sets the mood for most parties. If you go to some place where nobody don't really know where it's at, then you're kind of stuck with like nobody's coming to the party because they don't know where it's at, because they're lost, or if it's too far, nobody don't want to come out, especially with the weather getting cold. They're like, I'm not leaving my house, it's cold. So a good place to have it would be like your house or a mutual friend's house, so that everyone knows how to get there. And kind of not at the special guest house, because they'll be like, okay, why are you driving me back to my house? But make sure like you're telling them, oh, I want to hang out with you, or oh, well, there's a party at such and such house, and I just want you to come with me. Don't make it too obvious when you're trying to take them there. The next thing is the food. I know food can be a touchy topic when you're going to parties, because like she said, some people are vegan, some people are lactose intolerant. So you might want to ask around, see what people like to eat, or you could just ask specifically, if you know the special guests, what kind of food do they like to eat. And don't be like, well, we're having a party, what do you like to eat? Just, I don't know, I feel like cooking one day. What kind of food do you want? Kind of get it in there without being real direct about the party. And then the last part is decorations. When you're decorating, like I said, if you do a theme, that's probably really, really easy, but then you have to try to match music to it. So if you're doing like an 80s theme, you don't want to have like punk rock music going, it's like, it doesn't match. The easiest thing to do would be like to have the regular coordinates if you're doing like a black and white party, and then have music that the special guests like to hear. So that way they're enjoying themselves and along with the guests. The last part of the surprise party is trying to get the person there. That can be the hardest part, depending on how you do it. I think the easiest way to get them there is to say, hey, I'm going to cook tonight. Do you want to come over? But make sure ahead of time that they don't have any plans. So if you throw a party for them and they have plans, it's kind of like a big oops. So see what they're doing first, and then if they're not planning anything, then tell them, well, I'm cooking, or one of my friends is having a party and I want to bring you along with me. And they said yes, then that's a thumbs up. If they're kind of hesitant, don't push them, but like kind of, I don't know, make it seem like it's like really exciting and you really want them there, like they're the best person in the world and it wouldn't be right without them. And then when you finally get up to the door, you should have some sort of code or text the person from inside, let them know like, okay, we're here. Then you finally open the door, it's a big surprise, and there's the party.
What if somebody really doesn't want a surprise party?
There are people like that get surprises. Like my mom has told me, like, don't ever throw a surprise party for